Today, I'm going to share one tool with you that will radically change not only your perspective, but your relationship with your intuition and your spirit. It's so simple, but it will immediately raise your vibration, help you connect better to your guides, help you actually even navigate the world with a little bit more buffer so you don't get triggered by so many other human beings who I often say don't have very skilled toolkits. And this tool is so simple. It's recognizing that you are not your job, you are not your personality, you are not your accomplishments, but you are spirit in a body, in what I call a spacesuit, as we navigate this human experience. And this might seem so subtle of a shift. And if you're in spirituality, if you've been studying this, and be like, yeah, I know that I'm spirit, Sonia. What is that really going to do to help change anything? Well, this awareness gives us a new lens and perspective to work from all the time. And I'm going to show you some different tools and ways that you can make this applicable and how this can really help you. But before I go any further, hi, I'm Sonia. I'm a 4th generation intuitive, and I teach you how to plug back into your innate divine self, your intuition. And I'm so excited because today I'm sharing some tools that I will also be teaching in my workshop, The Fastest Way to Uncomplicate Your Life. It's going to be January 15th at 1 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. UK. It's 6 p.m. UK, 11 a.m. Pacific. I am so pumped because this workshop is also only going to be $5. This is $35 off of my normal price because I am so excited to give you this giant toolkit to start the new year right, centered in yourself, in your spirit, guided by your innate divine GPS. So go to the description box below, sign up. It's $5. If you can't make it live, I'll send out a recording that you could keep so you could watch and rewatch. So what are you waiting for? I'm so excited. I love teaching workshops and meeting you in person. So let's go back to this very simple premise. You are not your body. You are not your personality. You are not your accomplishments, but you are spirit in a spacesuit navigating a human experience. This is something that was really not only taught, but reinforced to me throughout my life. My Nana, who I love so much, who's, rest in peace, she's now my earth angel, but she was a seamstress and she loved to sew. And one thing that she would say is that, your home, your body is where your spirit resides. So why not dress it well? Treat it as a holy, sacred guest that we have. And what I love about that is for myself, when I really start to acknowledge and think of myself as a spirit, first, it gives me a lot more compassion for my human parts and starts to create a little bit of separation between our 5 sensory world, which is what we navigate through our 5 senses, and our limited ego identity, limited ego experiences, to being able to kind of tune your attention from where we get so caught up and what you have to do and what you have to practice, what you have to do for dinner, for work, for blah, for this, for that, that gets us so focused on the here and now that when we shift and say, wait a minute, I'm spirit, this almost to me feels like zooming all the way up, where not only are you spirit, but your spirit is part and connected to the universal spirit. What I really like to think of as a metaphor is like we have the sun, and that is like our divine consciousness. And then imagine like a field with 1,000,000 blades of grass in the early morning. Each one has a drop of dew, and that sun reflects through each individual drop. It's one sun, but each of those blades of grass is almost like another human being with that spirit shining forth through them. So just take a moment and first ask yourself, do I see myself as spirit? Even better, have I named my spirit? When we can name our spirit, and it's something that is so simple. If you want to name your spirit, you're like, what's my spirit's name? We can often get very much in our heads. Our little barking dogs will be like, oh my gosh, I have to pick the right name, or it has to be really important. No, So first, know you are intuitive. This is our throat. This is our chimney. This is our throat chakra. This is where things come up and out and we can start to feel the vibration. Think about like if you've ever overthought something and then talked out loud to a friend, you can start to notice like, oh, that's just like my blah, blah, blah. And that resonates as true. That's why our throats are so important, because we also have our cochlear, our inner ears that picks up on vibration. It's the way that we're wired. And just like tuning, we're like, we can start to feel what resonates as true. So to name your spirit, first thing I'm going to ask you to do, first be like, I am spirit. Wow, I'm spirit in a body. Shift a perspective. 2, let's get to know our spirit. Let's name it, right? So first, just shake out any nervousness. You do not have to have the right answer. That's ego intellect. We're going to get out of right, wrong, good, bad, and really get into what is true for me for now. And we're going to actually just open with a lot of curiosity. I wonder what my spirit's name is. I wonder. Notice when you even see those words that everything in you opens up and leans into with curiosity, like, I do wonder. These are the conditions to listen to your intuition and your vibration, because all of us organizers say, I'm curious. Second, third, feel the weight of your body, like I'm just going to be curious. I'm just going to play and have fun. Wrap your hands together and pull them apart like you have a ball, and notice the dance of energy between your hands. This is your life force, your spirit. Now, one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. If you follow me, you know this is my absolute favorite tool. If you're somebody who's uncomfortable with like a belly, sometimes you can put your hands around yourself. You can put one hand on your forehead, on your heart. Do what works for you. All right, so maybe we'll be here and then just gently close your eyes. Notice the chatter start to quiet and drop your attention from your heart space to your heart. And start to just notice the vibration of your spirit. How does it feel? Calm? Grounded? Is it enthusiastic? Is it adventurous? Is it curious? Just start to feel that vibration and even start to name them out loud. When I tune into my spirit is playful and energetic and enthusiastic and deep, very healing. Then we can start to name those qualities. We'll start to connect best with our spirit as we vocalize them and make them, we give it voice, we give it structure. Then third, in the same portal of curiosity, my spirit's name is, and then fill in the blank. And give it a moment. Let the answer come from your body, not your mind. If all of a sudden you can feel that little rotisserie chicken on a spit, oh gosh, Lord, really simple. Thank you so much for trying to protect me. Take a breath and come back to your body. I'm going to let it bubble up. I know that my intuition and my spirit will speak. I am just practicing giving it space. And as that bubbles up, see, how does that feel? Does that resonate as true? And this can also be like a placeholder name. It doesn't have to be the end all be all, which can also remove some pressure, right? So my spirit's name is Peony. And Peony is very different than Sonia and is very different than my ego intellect, my barking dog, Pete, which I've talked about. But when I want guidance, when I want to connect, when I want to remember I am spirit, I will genuinely just start talking and anchoring into Peony. All right, calling in that same exercise. What does Peony have to say? What does my spirit have to say? And start to give it voice. Start to say it out loud, emptying the garbage. And notice the vibration shift. How does it feel in your body from before, when we weren't in this frame of mind, to now, where now we are connected and engaged with our spirit. So this is a super simple tool, but it will radically change how you orient. Because once we start to notice and differentiate our spirit, that's when we can start to build a dialogue. That's when we can start to bring our attention of, oh, that's who's leading the bus. That's my intuition. That's what feels good. That's what honors me. So do not skip this step. Have fun with it. Enjoy it. Because as I said, you are spirit. This is our spacesuit. And your spirit has a name. So take the time to get to know your unique gifts and recognize that a name is just an energetic calling card. It's just a way for us to connect. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please come to my workshop. I would love to see you there. I'm also opening my winter Psychic University Level 1 course. It's going to be 5 weeks this time. I'm so excited. Starts January 22nd. So if you're interested in group learning and community and all of it, it's so fun. And if you enroll in the fastest way to uncomplicate your life, that $5 workshop, you'll get $50 off the price of enrollment for my new winter cohort. So I'm so excited. Anyway, leave me a comment. Tell me, what's your spirit's name? I would love to know. Check me out on Instagram, head to my website. I do readings, mentoring. Check out our podcast. I have tons of resources and tools for you. So I am sending you all my love, and I will see you next week. Bye.